Alright, since all the talk is about Marcus Rashford these days, how about let's take a look at his first ever game for Man United. A 5-1 mauling of FC Midtjylland in February 2016, where the young kid scored twice. It's nearly 4 years later. Let's take a look at that maybe third string. Okay, some of the players are fourth string, some of them look like they've just been invited in off the street, and let's see how many of them have escaped the annual cull at Old Trafford. Sergio Romero. Oh, Sergio Romero. I wonder how difficult it must be to find someone to sit in a wardrobe for 5 years and collect 60k a week to get a run out maybe 3 times a season. Actually, not difficult at all. How would you explain Stuart Taylor's career? This is Romero's 5th season at Old Trafford. He's only played 7 times in the league. Anyway, like Sloth from Goonies or that Rottweiler who eats 7-year-olds, this was one of the few times he was actually let out of the cage, failing to keep a clean sheet against a bunch of part-time milkmen. Good man. Despite his 90 caps for Argentina, the man is still warming the bench at Old Trafford, probably still trying to work out who or what Eddie Grant is. Guillermo VARELA. Again, like Romero, this was one of the few times Guillermo VARELA was actually allowed on the pitch. As right backs go, this man is up there with the least relevant. Christ, I'm beginning to sound like the human headache that is rice gum. Still though, VARELA only played 11 times in 4 seasons at Old Trafford. Not great considering his competition was Ashley Young and a decomposing Antonio Valencia. He's currently stuck on the bench out in Denmark with Copenhagen. How this man has both Man United and Real Madrid on his CV, I have no idea. Michael Carrick. This shows how poor Man United's defence has been in recent years, that an aging Michael Carrick was once again chucked in at the back. The man had been at Old Trafford since 2006, ended up retiring in 2018, and currently makes up part of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's backroom staff. Daley Blind. It's hard to believe Daley Blind is 29 years old. Is he some sort of Benjamin Button creature, or does he just drink gasoline for breakfast? Because either way, he's looked about 32 for the past 5 years. Arriving as part of Louis van Gaal's Dutch rebrand, he made nearly 150 appearances for the club, winning 3 trophies, was spat out to Ajax, where he's since come within a whisker of reaching the Champions League final. What a surprisingly great career move. Joe Riley. Here's a man who's going to go to his grave a happy man. He's played first team football for Manchester United. Not much, but make no mistake about it, we're never hearing from him again as far as top flight football is concerned. The Man United youth product is 22, made just 2 appearances on loan to Sheffield United before just 4 in League One with Bradford last season. If he's not careful, the lad could end up working down his local petrol station within 4 years, or maybe just covering Alfie on HITC 7s when he's sick. Ander Herrera. I still don't know how Ander Herrera has managed to bag a contract worth 400 grand a week at the age of 30. Is it just me who thought he hardly set the world alight at Old Trafford? Yes, there were moments like that FA Cup semi-final winner against Spurs, but the lad just seemed all bark and no bite. The best thing he did at the club was allow his leg to be imprinted with Stevie G studs after just 38 seconds of the restart. He's currently out in PSG making sweet stacks. Again with the rice gum lingo. Morgan Schneiderlin, one of the biggest midfield disappointments of Man United in recent years, and by gum there's been competition. Clearly Man United had a look at where Liverpool were doing the summer shopping and chose to get a slice of the Southampton action with a £20 million move for Morgan Schneiderlin in 2015. If Liverpool were buying the high quality well cooked chicken from this Premier League supermarket, then clearly United had just returned with a bucket of wet cement. Not great to put in a sandwich. Schneiderlin struggled through his 2 seasons at the club before being moved on to Everton. He's still only 29. Jesse Lingard. Jesse Lingard would have seemed like a kid during this game. Not only did he look 11 years of age, this was his first season breaking into the first team. Bit late considering he was only 24 years old. He's since gone on to net FA Cup final winning goals, played nearly 200 times for the club, and has gone almost an entire calendar year without scoring or making an assist. What a hero. Juan Mata. I'm surprised Juan Mata is still at the club. He's played over 200 times for Man United and into his 7th season there. He only played 2.5 years at Chelsea. Surely he'll be moved on soon. Surely. I mean, he's 31 and a shadow of the player he once was. Memphis Depay. A player who should probably never be moved on. Yes, Memphis Depay struggled in his debut season at the club and then the one after that. But since then, he's gone on to score 45 goals in 3 seasons at Lyon, and he has 19 in total for Holland. The man is a baller and should probably have been kept on. He's a damn sight better than Jesse Lingard, that's for sure. Marcus Rashford. The man of the hour. To be fair, Marcus Rashford has proved this game wasn't a one-off flash in the pan, considering it's 3 years later and he isn't sweeping the streets of Manchester. Isn't that right, Federico Makeda? Say what you want, but Rashford has taken his chance, playing 181 times and scoring 49 goals. Now, whether he's the answer up front going forward, who on planet Earth knows? But still, you've done well so far.